What's happening, guys? And no, your eyes do not deceive you. I am back with a video from the new house. I finally managed to get my El Gato to work. It is great times. Back, able to bring you content. And I know what you're going to think. You see the thumbnail of this video and you're going to think, this is a little bit outdated. Well, it is, because I did the thumbnail about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and only now am I able to record the video. Now, there is another caveat. My internet is not very good. So, come December the 16th, it should be fixed, because I'm changing providers. But you may notice some lag in the gameplay. It won't really affect you guys watching the video, but it will affect me. But do not adjust your screens. Pinch yourself if you want to. We are back doing a video, and it is going to be on the Trivelas. So, post-patch, Trivelas have been nerfed. 10% for those with an outside of the shot foot trait, and 30% for those that don't have that foot trait. So what we're going to do today is we're going to put it to the test to see whether that 10% makes a difference on players that are 4-star or 5-star weak foot, and also currently under 150,000 coins. Now, the reason I've done that is because obviously just post Black Friday, people might have some coins, they might have opened some packs, but you are going to want to maybe put 1-2 players in, if this works, into your team, and they need to be affordable. So for that, they need to be under that kind of price bracket. Okay, so first of all, the one player I am going to put in my team, who I'm just going to check to see if he is under that price. I think he might be over. Yeah, so this player, the main player who's going in, is over this price range, right? But the rest of the team fit that criteria. And it's just because I want to flex my World Cup hero pack pull. Here he is, Mr. Govu. 540k he is at the moment. But again, he has 4-star, 4-star, and he has the lovely outside foot shot trait. Okay, so what we're now doing, I've built the team already, so it's not going to take long for me to build a team. We'll just let you know and go through things to basically give you the opportunity to see what it will be like to get players in your team. Now, the first player that's going in next to him is the rat, Mr. Ben Cheddar. Okay, so he is going to be playing on the left-hand side. Now, the reason he's playing on the left-hand side, despite being right-footed, is because he's one of our players that is 5-star weak foot. Okay, so we're really putting that to the test. 5-star weak foot on the wrong side with his outside of shot foot trait. So he'll be hitting his mostly with that left foot. Okay, the next one we've got, and it's unbelievable to say that in November, as I record this, the 29th of November, that this guy is under 100k. Cristiano Ronaldo. Okay, this card is currently 91k. I think he went down to about 81 at the start of Black Friday. So those that picked him up then, hey, you got yourselves a bargain. The next person to go in the team is going to be someone I don't think I bought yet, but I will get all that sorted when we get into the game. And I'm going to be playing the games today in Foot Champs as well. But it is Kevin De Bruyne. Okay, so he also has 5-star weak foot and has the outside of the foot shot trait as well. Okay, now the right centre mid is a bit of a rogue call. You guys might not be on board with this one, because you're going to think that is pretty stinky. Okay, hear me out. This guy has the outside of the foot shot trait. He also has some pretty good looking stats and can play centre mid in this formation. Okay, and it is John Barnes. Okay, he can play centre mid. He has outside of the shot foot trait, and he is again 4-star, 4-star. Okay, so he might not get forward as much as maybe De Bruyne and maybe these guys, but if he is there, he has got the outside the foot shot trait. Now, we're just going to finish it off with a DM in the middle to basically give us a bit of defensive cover, because I am obviously going into the game in Foot Champs qualifiers, and I don't want to lose, if I'm honest. So we are going to be putting in a Musa Sissoko Raw Breaker card. At right back, I'm going to be putting in Wan-Bissaka. Okay, so he's currently also under 100k, which I think is pretty damn good for that card. And then on the final player to cap it all off is going to be, and again, unbelievably, because of team of the weeks and stuff not being that much used this year or anything, João Cancelo is 90k as well. So well under 150k. Some of these players are under 100k. Some of them are even cheaper than that. Okay, then I've got Maldini and Cordoba in defense because again I've packed them over the Black Friday weekend icon pack and also the Foot Hero pack that was in store for Cordoba. Okay, so that's pretty cool. And then we just got Areola to finish it off to make sure that we get Ben Cheddar his chemistry. Okay, so I may have a look and see if there are any. Yeah, I'm going to actually. There is a couple. All right, so we're going to go with Papin. Okay, we'll put Papin in because he does have his World Cup card. This one here is the same. It is 3-star, 4-star, so skill moves down, but he has got the 4-star weak foot. He's got high attack and work rates, and once again, he has the outside the foot shot trait. Okay, so we're going to put him in as well because Govu obviously is 500,000. I'm putting him in because I've got him and he's my pack pool player. All right, but for those that want to afford Papin, if you look at this guy, he is actually very affordable on the market. He's around about 60k. Okay, so definitely worth picking up if you do find that in this video that meta of the Trivela still works. Okay, so just without any further delay, we're going to go and get into a game of qualifiers for Foot Champs, and we're going to see whether the Trivela is really that nerfed. Right, Foot Champs qualifiers, here we go. Wow, we have got 2228 ping. That is actually the best I've had in a while. It's usually around 46 to 56 and sometimes even up to 220, which is painful. So let's see if we can find out if Trivelas are really nerfed. Well, we tried a Trivela there. I don't know who that was with though. It might have been Wan-Bissaka, so obviously that's why it hasn't turned out so well. But so far, I've tried a couple. They've not been as accurate, which is one of the things that was obviously nerfed, as they have been in the past. So it could be that they are, you know, well and truly nerfed. We did another one there. But that I think is John Barnes, and he's actually left-footed, so I've got him on the wrong side of the pitch at the moment. So this is Sissoko. So yeah, Sissoko unfortunately doesn't have the trait. De Bruyne does. If we can get one away, we have, but not a very good one. So, and you saw the red lag spike there, so that was good as well. So there we go. That was with Ronaldo, that one. Okay, right footed, Trivela shot, nowhere near on target. So those at the moment that have been nerfed 10% that have a 4-star or 5-star weak foot, it is definitely looking like it's made a difference. So they have definitely, you know, there's no doubt they've nerfed it, but, you know, can we still score the wonder goals to get us enough to qualify? That's what you obviously want to have stopped completely, that they're not only been nerfed, but they are also pretty much ineffective, because obviously how often is somebody going to be scoring from that distance with an outside the foot shot? We don't see it in the Premier League, certainly haven't seen it in the World Cup, so you know. Again, Ronaldo, another Trivela, bit low, certainly not on the angle that it used to be where they always used to go in. I'm going to take this corner normally because it's not the right person there, basically, to try and Trivela the shot. So we're going to take this normally. I have conceded, as you will see, Erling Haaland, surprise, surprise. I'm sure most of you probably see conceded goals from him when you play your Foot Champs. Lengthy has changed as well, but that guy is still a pain in the ass. Okay, so half-time, we're 1-0 down. We've found that so far they have nerfed them pretty well. So they seem to be pretty ineffective, even given the fact that we've got 4-star weak foot players. A player of the likes of Ronaldo has had 2 great attempts that have been saved or gone wide. So not great so far. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in Papin in for Ronaldo, because Ronaldo's had a good couple of chances. So we'll put Papin in for Ronaldo, see what he's going to be like on that side. and see if we can actually get at least one Trivela goal. I mean, we've had, I would say, 4 attempts, and so far, no goal. So it looks like they are no longer good. Right, we've moved on to a second game. That one did not go our way. We had a little bit of lag, but it's just also trying to get in the position to do a Trivela each time, obviously, rather than score a goal naturally, is tough. But we're going to try again. Another game. This will be the last one. And we'll see if we can actually get a single Trivela goal scored. Well, that was a Trivela shot. Scored with the most unlikely candidate, John Barnes, and also scored with his left foot. Now, I think we said that he was left-footed. So that was a strong foot. Okay, so that weren't a weak foot. We'll double check in a second, but I'm pretty sure I was meant to have moved him to the other side for the last game, and I forgot when we came into this one. So far, we have one Trivela scored. Pretty nice goal. Unlikely again, in the sense that, you know, we shouldn't be scoring those sorts of goals really, but it wasn't one of the most outrageous ones. Like, we've seen some before that have gone, you know, 40, 50 yards.
Ronaldo. Well, they've given him too much space. Could be.
Oh, okay, another Trivela that time. Hit the post.
Challenge that was required.
Player switching is so bad on this game still. That is the one thing I can say. Poor player switching is something that's not been nerfed.
And return to Sissoko. And Ronaldo.
Well, there we go. That was the audacious one we were looking for. Ronaldo from miles away. Let's have a look at what it says for the stats. 23.2 meters. Not a chance that was an expected goal. Yeah, there we go. Another huge Trivela placed into the top corner. So, half time. 2 goals scored, 2 Trivelas. One not so audacious, but John Barnes, because we think it was his left foot and he is left-footed. One a little bit more audacious from Cristiano Ronaldo, but obviously it is CR7. Okay, so we're going to go the route, give Papin his chance, just because, like I say, Papin is way more affordable. Okay, and we'll just check John Barnes is left-footed. Okay, so we're now going to put him on that side. Okay, so he's got his strong foot again when he is doing the Trivelas. Okay, Ben Yedder, we'll still try and see if we can do one with his 5-star weak foot and see what happens. Well, okay, he got an equaliser, and he's definitely realised what I'm trying to do. He definitely knows that I'm trying to do Trivelas, because he keeps blocking on the edge of the box. So I might have to just run into the box just to score a goal during this extra time. But, you know, it still stands. The 2 goals I've scored are Trivelas. I'll give you a little bit of analysis of some players. De Bruyne, don't like him. Never have done in the game. Never got on with him. A lot of people said he was better this year, but I think that was during lengthy. And, yeah, he's just sluggish and slow. Don't like him. The 3 forwards I've got, Papin, Ronaldo, Ben Yedder, none of them can pass. That is a problem. When you're trying to just get that position up front and you want a pass, it's not ideal that they don't have accurate passing stats. And BT's connection is also a pretty bad, pretty bad player in the game for me, unfortunately. But hey, we move. Well, I don't know who it is there, but I'm going to go for the Trivela. We are 4-4, the final stages of extra time. We got the block. I think it was Sissoko still, so I'm not great, really. Barnes is there, though. I can't get the space. See, he definitely knows what I'm trying to do. De Bruyne does one, pretty poorly struck. Unfortunately, he hasn't been the player I was looking to use in this game. What I'd heard from this year, anyway.
On the scent of a winner late in this game. And still looking to get the shot off.
And there we go, anyway. We're conceded. He's sold us with the skills. Fair play. We'll try and see if we can get one more effort with a Trivela. But we're not going to, because he's just slid tackled Ben Yedder. And yeah, some of these players I don't, you know, I don't use in game. And he's now going to put it back to his keeper or stay in the box. Fair play. If people want to win that badly, it's fine. My analysis. So my analysis post-patch can be pretty much summed up in the fact that I feel like I just played FIFA 22. And as you guys know, I was not a fan. I know a lot of people weren't a fan. I preferred the game beforehand where lengthy players could be used. Yes, Trivelas needed to be nerfed, but it doesn't seem like that's just what they've done to the game. It feels like they've changed the game completely, and we are now playing a FIFA 22 again. It doesn't feel any different, if I'm honest. And that's a shame, because I enjoyed FIFA 23. I had a lot of good things to say about FIFA 23 at the start. But now, not so much. And not just because of the Trivelas. You know, yes, I was 4-2 down in that. I got 2 goals back without Trivelas just to try and keep it going. But really, it's not that. It's just the actual gameplay. Player switching, passing. Some of the stupid metas, the through balls through the middle where your defenders seem to not be able to know what they're doing. There's just too much that they've made wrong in doing a patch, and that seems to be the typical EA thing anyway, doesn't it? Every year the first patch always seems to make it worse, not better. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you do like this content, please do smash a thumbs up. Let's see if you guys can get 25 likes on this video. As a challenge for you, please do subscribe to the channel. Hopefully I'll be bringing you some more content. Not happy with the new patch, but hey, we all have to get on with it. We all have to play the same game. I've been B-RAD. Thank you for tuning in.